Well, hello and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. Welcome again to another fine production, some fine guests and some fine expositions that you're just going to want to stay with us for the whole program. So at any rate, my name is Pete Connor. I am your host for the show. And today we're going to have Sharon Stark, who will showcase Little Theatre of Owatonna's upcoming 2017-2018 season. Among other things, we're going to talk to Sharon about Sharon a little as well. And then we're going to see some information coming from the Owatonna Foundation, as well as some of Leanne's work recently as she went far and wide to get the best pictures of the recent eclipse. So stay tuned for all of that. Always, we like to know what you think of our show. We're here because of sponsors, and so we ask that you always remember them. But tell us who you'd like to see on the show. People such as Sharon, who are making an impact in our community, events that are upcoming that would need some publicity. Let us know about that. Give Leanne a call at 390-5751 or shoot an email to owatonnatoday@charter.net. We look forward to hearing from you. Now, we're going to take a quick break for some messages from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with Sharon, so please don't go away.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection, and a large welcome, huge welcome to Sharon Stark.
Thank you, Pete.
Nice to be with you. First time since I've been doing this.
Although we meet a lot on
we see each other. You know, it's hard now. You know, 50 years now we've been in town, Sheila and I. And so over those 50 years, you know, the probably thousands of times that we've crossed,
I'm sure, Pete,
you know, and talked and so forth, and share, I think, a lot of common views about our city and about our environment and about service, right?
Well, yes, I guess that's what you could call it, Pete.
And before we talk about LTO and the upcoming schedule, let's talk a little bit about you with respect to, I used before the show the metaphor of, you know, we have bricks of service and then there's the glue in between the bricks, and I kind of said that Sharon is sort of like the glue. You know, she holds things together, you know, her work in so many ways, and, you know, LTO being one. How many years with LTO?
Well, this is our 52nd season, so I've been involved 52 years.
52 years, since the beginning.
Of Little Theatre. I helped organize it 52 years ago.
Let's not go too far away in the creative bent. You were at the Arts Center.
And I've worked at the Arts Center there, and of course I spent a lot of time down at the library. And there was 37 years full-time.
Yeah.
And I just completed my 55th year at the big Still County Free Fair.
Right. So, you know, there's that little...
I'm exhausted.
I was going to say a little euphemistic comment that says, and what do you do in your spare time, you know? But what else? What other things that maybe we don't hear so much about?
Well, there are, you know, I'm always willing to help somebody, you know, particularly now I'm taking picking up a lady every Friday and taking her to the beauty shop because it's hard for her to get there. And it started a number of years ago, and I enjoy doing that, helping other people, and of course I still enjoy very much going to theater in the community and around the surrounding, as well as the metro area, and seeing the professional shows.
Oh, that's good.
And of course eating out, you know.
We talked about eating out, and you like to cook, Sharon. She's not. You know, I like to eat out.
Well,
hard to cook for one.
I do like to cook, actually. Actually, I do, and I have these places like the fair people want to know when I'm bringing in a treat. The library still asks, you know. So there are all these little places that I when I do bake something, the treats go out and around.
Yeah, well, good for you. Yeah, that's great.
As the award for 55 years was a beautiful engraved cake pan from the fair.
Right, yeah. Use it now, probably.
That
They
was
use
it. They wanted to know when it was going to come back filled.
Yeah. It's also fair to note you're a native. I mean, Owatonna is your place.
This is
Born,
my
raised,
hometown.
educated.
I grew up here and never left.
Yeah.
It's been my, I guess, my home.
That's
Of course, it
excellent.
was my parents. My parents both were from the rural area, and of course, my dad was chief of police for 32 years. So,
Right.
and so it's my home, I guess.
It's your home, and when I say that we have the glue, she is glue. She is the stuff that holds things together, and she's a go-to person. If you need something, at least for some advice, Sharon is a good one to go and see. But so, I think there's a common expression of thank you that has to be given to you any time that we have an opportunity, and this is one of them.
Well, thank
So
you.
thank you for
Thank you.
all of that you do, and will continue to do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to give up yet.
That's good. That's good. Well, let's talk about the Little Theater.
Theater.
And Sharon brought its new marketing piece that is very colorful, very nice. It's a multi-page affair. It's got the schedule and a number of other things that are of great information here. So let's talk about what's forthcoming this coming season.
We're really excited about this season. This is our 52nd season, and our 52nd year too. And we have 5 shows this year, which we do every other year. So this year we're going to open up with Shrek, which is already in production. It's cast and they're in rehearsal. And that will be in October. In fact, it opens on the 19th and goes 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, and 29. In fact, we've added another performance, 8 performances versus 7, which we normally do, because of the popularity of that. It's a great family show. It isn't just for kids, the adults, because there are more adults in the cast than there are young people. But everybody knows Shrek.
Could we just stop for a bit? When you say 5 shows this year, you made a point of that. Normally, how many are there?
4.
4. Okay, so it's an additional show. That you've not-
Well, every other year.
Every other year, okay.
We do that.
Okay,
And
thanks.
then right after that closes in the end of November and the very first part of December. I forgot to mention Shrek is being directed by Sandy Hardy Hagen. Then, as I said, right after that, we are opening with what we call snapshots, memories, moments, and music. And that's an original kind of a variety show that is our local people, and it's put together by Kathy Purdy and Galen Steckelberg, although as the directors, although they are not new to the theater, but they are new to directing. And that opens on November 30th and continues December 1, 2, and 3. You will note that that is only one weekend, not 2, as most of our shows. Then comes winter, and doing an old favorite, an old classic, A Streetcar Named Desire, and I think everybody or a lot of people are very familiar with that. And that will be in February, and that's directed by Jeffrey Jackson, and will be a great show to see. Come spring, we are going to do a comedy, My Man Godfrey, directed by John Terrell, and those dates for that one are April 20, 21, 22, 27, 28, and 29. And then we're closing with another major musical. So we have 2 musicals this year, and that's Seussical. That's directed by Bree Velsky, who is, of course, new to directing, but not new to Owatonna or to the theater. And that is in July. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Again, we've added an extra performance because of the popularity of it. And it, again, is a family show. Adults will enjoy it.
I have to say that I think it's wonderful that Bree, another Owatonna native, who has been involved in music for much of her life, another layer of people coming now, a young person coming in to
Right.
become a part of the fabric of our
Plus, she
creative.
was one of our scholarship winners, so she's coming back, paying back. One of the things about our new flyer, which we think is going to be very helpful, is a calendar that is in the flyer, and the different colors correspond to the shows. It will also tell you when the box office will open, ticket sales will open, when auditions are, and the dates of the show. Now, of course, we're having our big season ticket drive now, and it is a savings to become a season ticket season ticket holder, because normally our ticket prices are $16 at the door, but if you got them through our season membership, they are only $14. So you get 5 season coupons, which are exchanged for real seats. You get a flyer telling you to send in what day you want to come and where you want to sit. And you can use those with any combination, all for one show or whatever. And that's only $70. And then a twin pack, which would be, of course, 10 admissions, that's $140 versus $160 value. So it is really a savings to become a season ticket holder. And if you're interested in it, you can give me a call at 507-451-6156, and I'll make sure that you get one of our new flyers, which are out and about. I know they're down at the library, they're at the chamber, or you can contact any one of the LTO board members. And as I said, it is very bright. You can't miss it. It has been mailed to our previous season ticket holders. So hopefully you'll get a season membership, and it will save you standing in line or waiting until it opens for the general public, which is generally the Monday before the show opens. So it is a big savings to become a season ticket member.
Excellent, very good, great overview of what's coming, and it sounds like it's going to be an exciting season. Some good entertainment, good family entertainment, locally produced and locally supported.
That's right. We've got lots of local people.
Lots of local people. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for sharing that, and certainly for, once again, for you to for all of that you've done over your time here in Owatonna. Don't stop. Keep going.
Well, I hope to for a while yet, Pete.
Your bunny. Just put a new battery in if you have to.
That's right. I need that battery every once in a while.
We all do. Yeah, great. Okay, well, thanks, Sharon, and thank you for being with us for this segment. And we're going to take a bit of time now for some sponsor messages, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Recreational fires are allowed within the Owatonna city limits. They must be contained within a fire pit or a device designed for such use, and can be 3 feet in diameter and no more than 3 feet high. They must be 25 feet from a building or combustibles. Only untreated or unpainted woods must be used. Fires must be attended by a person at all times that are capable of extinguishing the fire. This has been a safety tip from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Hi, I'm Betsy Linger from the Owatonna Foundation. Your generosity has made Owatonna a better place to live by benefiting our community, the arts, recreation, and education. Please consider a donation today. The Owatonna Foundation is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
At Triumph Graphics, we think beyond ink. That's why you should make us your source for creative concept, design, print, mail, and web. Check us out today at triumphgraphics.com.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
There's no question that over the years since the Owatonna Foundation was founded, Owatonna has become a better place to live and raise a family.
When I think about the Owatonna Foundation and what it's done for the future, I think about positive change.
It is so important that the Owatonna Foundation continue in the active role that it has. Every dollar that they give to the Owatonna Foundation goes into this great community of Owatonna. That's the reason that we exist.
The Owatonna Foundation has impacted our family's life by all the wonderful things that they have provided our community with. The River Springs Water Park, the band shell down at Central Park, the beautiful trail system that we have here in Owatonna. And by being a part of the foundation, it has allowed us to give back to our community, and we have found that to be very rewarding.
I don't think there's a brick and mortar project in Owatonna that hasn't gone to the Owatonna Foundation to look for assistance. And every one of those that they approve brings value to our community. Being in city government, I understand that there's a lot of things that we cannot finance alone. And without the foundation's assistance, the trails on the north end of town would have been very difficult to put the bridges there. They've donated over $500,000 to that project, which means that all people in Owatonna can use that. It's a very, very great asset to our community.
I find that in working with people when they're considering our community or another community, whatever it is, they're always impressed with what I have to share with them and what the Owatonna Foundation has contributed. And there are so many things. It's not just one factor that is pivotal in their decision, I don't think. I think they just have so many factors that impress them, and they lean our direction in great part based upon the foundation.
I think about the quality of life that we have here, our community assets. When we're talking about community assets in Owatonna, we're talking about things that enhance where we live, where we work, where we play, where we visit. Examples of that would be like our soccer complex, improvements that we made out there, our food shelf, the programming behind our Little Theater, our community aquatic center.
There have been financial challenges, and that's why we really need to have the support of those in the community. We don't have the local industry and the business that we used to have. Many of those businesses are owned by entities outside of the community or even in other countries. And so, unlike the founders of the Owatonna Foundation, who were all in this community and all residents of the community, all raising their families in Owatonna, there are not sometimes that association anymore with the community of Owatonna.
In today's competitive world, it's very important that we continue to draw in new businesses and citizens, and the Owatonna Foundation provides us with the opportunity to add the amenities that most smaller cities don't have.
The best endorsement that I can give for the Owatonna Foundation is the level of responsibility and the care that the trustees have taken with donations over many, many years. And the results of the foundation's work is something that we all see every day as we live and work in the Owatonna community.
Foundation's done something very nice for Owatonna that not all communities have, and that's to preserve the heritage of the community. Tax dollars won't do it alone.
You know, government can do what it does best, churches can do what they do best, but when you have bricks and mortar and people that really care and invest in a community, that's what a foundation does.
The foundation has been in existence for many, many years. The evidence of their work is really all around the community.
You know, it takes a village, really takes all of us to really build a community, and that's what we have here in Owatonna.
The Owatonna Foundation definitely is an essential need in our community. It's an absolute must.
To me, the foundation really provides a sense of permanence for the community. When I travel around the community on my daily errands or to and from work, and I see all the projects that the foundation was a part of, I know that those projects are here today and they will be here tomorrow and for many years to come.
Founded in 1958.
Over $11 million.
Preserving the past.
Building the present.
Funding the future.
Making a difference.
Every single dollar that is given to the Owatonna Foundation goes back into this community.
Supporting community progress.
Supporting community progress.
The Owatonna Foundation is your community foundation.
Hi, my name is Dave Efforts with TPS Insurance. We're here to handle all your insurance needs. We are a very proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. Time for some community announcements for you. On Tuesday, tomorrow, the 29th, at the Owatonna Eagles Club from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Owatonna Early Edition Rotary Club will be hosting its annual corn feed. The cost is $9. Kids 6 and under are free. The menu will feature sweet corn, chicken breast, bun, potato salad, cookie, and a beverage. Free delivery for orders of 5 meals or more is available. The proceeds will benefit the Patriot Skies 4th of July fireworks, the kindergarten book donation, and the Dolly Parton Imagination Library projects. Tickets are available from any member of the Early Edition Rotary Club and at the door. Owatonna Foundation is pleased to announce its next grant application deadline on September 1st of 2017. Owatonna-based nonprofit organizations that are working on capital projects in the areas of community, arts, education, and recreation may apply. Complete grant guidelines and applications can be found at the Owatonna Foundation website at www.owatonnafoundation.org or by calling Laura Ressler, its Executive Director, at 507-455-2995. Habitat for Humanity of Steel Waseca area invites the entire family to our annual fundraiser. This family-friendly event is free to attend. Join us for a night of storytelling and comedy on Saturday, September 30th, 2017, brought to you by Go for Sport. The night will feature a special social hour, a dinner, short program, and Michael Callahan from Second Story Comedy will be the entertainment for the night. Join us on Saturday, September 30th at the Holiday Inn Owatonna from 5 until 8 p.m. Seating is limited and the event is filling up quickly, so we encourage you to contact the Habitat office for more information by email at info@habitatswa.org or calling 507-446-0112. So that'll take care of it for today. We are on Wednesday going to have Alden Kruschke and Pat Beretta from Homestead Hospice House with us, as well as Linda Hoffman from Sister Kenny Rehab Institute. Thanks for being with us here today. Be well over the next couple of days. See you back on Wednesday. And Leanne's going to take us out now with some video of her recent visit to the eclipse. Thanks for being here.